linear motion is a very interesting topic that is tested every year. In my KCSE prediction, where I was checking KCSE examinations that were tested between 2018 and 2022, that was last year when I was predicting KCSE 2023. I found out that this topic had been tested 4 years, in 2018, 2019, 2021 and 2023. And sure enough, I predicted that it will come in 2023, and it did. Even this year, I'm sure this question is a must. It will come. Now, we want to do this question. We will start with KCSE 2018. Paper 1, question number 9, it asked, two towns R and S are 245 kilometers apart. A bus traveling at an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour left town R for town S at 8 a.m. Let me redo that. Two towns R and S are 245 kilometers apart. A bus traveling at an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour left town R for town S at 8 a.m. A truck left town S for town R at 9 a.m. and met with the bus at 11 a.m. Determine the average speed of the truck. So the first thing you do with these questions is that you need to understand the questions. And after understanding them, then you'll be able to solve this question very well. Now, what you're supposed to do when you see this question is that you're supposed to create a sketch. You do a sketch. So we have two towns, R and S, that are 245 kilometers apart. A bus traveling at an average speed, so bus left town R, bus left town R at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour at time it left at 8:00 a.m. A truck left town S, truck. So we have a truck. So the truck is coming this way. Truck left town S for R at 9 a.m. So time 9 a.m. We know that the two met somewhere here. They met at time 11 a.m. What we don't know is the speed. This one, we do not know speed, the speed of this in kilometers per hour. We can say it is x kilometers per hour. The question actually asks, determine the average speed of the truck. This one is what we are interested in finding. Now, when you see this question, it wants you to determine the relative speed and the distance between the two vehicles. Now, remember that this one left a little early. It left at 8 a.m. and this one at 9 a.m. So at 9 a.m., what distance had been covered by the bus? So bus time is equals to 1 hour. Speed is equals to 60 kilometers per hour. What distance did it cover in this little time? So remember, we know that speed is equals to distance over time. Okay? So when you make D the subject of the formula, you multiply both sides by T, and you have distance is equals to ST. S times T. So you have 60 times 1, which is 60 what? Distance, kilometers. Therefore, the bus had moved 60 kilometers at this time. So what distance now remained between the two? There is a bus. So when the truck now started moving, what distance was between the two? 245 minus 60. That should give you minus 60 should be 5. This is 18. So there is 185 kilometers between these two. Now, let me delete this part. It was just showing this minus this should give you 185 kilometers. Now, when you are asked about speed of this vehicle, we know that to determine the time, they met at 11 a.m. So this was 9 a.m. when, so this one was 8 a.m. when the bus was here. Bus at 8 a.m. Bus at 9 a.m. Okay? So now, the two met later, 2 hours later, from 9 to 11 is 2 hours. So now, relative time, we talk of relative speed, the relative time, the time that the two, your KCSE books talk about relative speed. Let's not say relative time, but the time that the two take to meet is 2 hours. So what about the distance between the two that they are covering? The distance that this one covers and this one they cover is 185 kilometers. What do we know about relative speed? Relative speed of two vehicles coming together, you add, because in the same time this one is covering a distance and this one is also covering. So the distance covered is long. So you add the speed of this vehicle and this other one. Remember, when they are going in the same direction, the distance between the two keeps on narrowing. That is when we subtract. But this time, they are moving towards the different directions. Okay, now relative speed is equals to speed of the bus 60 plus x kilometers per hour. X is the speed of the track. Okay? Now, how do you equate these three? You have time, you have distance, and you have speed. You have speed. Yes, so we know speed is equals to distance over time. Therefore, I hope that area will be good, or we can shift to this other side. Yes. For purposes of clarity, let us do it here. Good. So, we are saying that speed is equals to distance over time. Therefore, 60 plus x is equals to 185 over 2. Okay? Yes, and this one you can put a bracket so that if you want to multiply by 2, you do it well. Times 2. Or you can just divide them. Don't. 60 plus x is equals to 185 divided by 2 is equals to 92.5. So x is equals to 92.5 minus 60. So x is equals to 32.5. What? It was speed, so kilometers per hour. So the speed of the track that is required, speed of the track is 32.5 kilometers per hour. Alright.